Hi folks, this is the 13th problem in the DSA series, so let's get started. H is longest substring without repeating characters. Given a string S, find the length of the longest substring without duplicate characters, right? A substring is a contiguous sequence of characters within a string. Okay, for example, let's consider this. What is the longest substring in this string where characters are not repeated? Z, X, Y, right? Right? Because if we go one step further, then Z will be repeated, so zxy, hence output is 3. Also xyz can also be a substring. Again, it is also of 3 characters, hence output is 3, because if we move one step further, x is being repeated, right? So we gotta find the length of the longest substring without duplicate characters, right? So let's get started. uh, this is a sliding window problem. Let me just give you steps of what I'm going to do. So this I wrote, right? So yeah, these are the steps. I want you to read these steps and try this problem on your own once. If you're not able to do it, then come back and watch this video, right? So these are the steps. First, use a set to track characters in current window. Expand window by moving right pointer. We'll have 2 pointers. First of all, we'll have 2 pointers, right? Expand window by moving the right pointer. When you find a duplicate, shrink window from left until duplicate is removed, right? Track the max window size. Understood? Let me just do it and you'll understand it better. Let's write a function longest substring. It will take the string s. Now as these steps say, let's do it. Instead of steps, let's call them hints, right? Okay, here first, let's do this. If let's say if s dot length is equals to 0, then simply return 0, right? Now first let's take 2 pointers, right? So we'll have a windows, this window, this window. So this is this, so for example, this is a window, right? This is a window, this is a window, right? So we'll expand the window by moving the right pointer, and if we find a duplicate, we'll shrink the window from left until duplicate is removed, right? And then we'll track the max window size. That's it. So let's do it. Let's say left is equals to 0, left index is 0, let right index is 0. Initially both will start from 0. Now let's call it set new set. Why set? Because set cannot have duplicate characters, that is why we are taking set. And whatever is there in the window, whatever numbers, whatever words or elements are there in the window, will enter them into the set, so to keep track, right? And let longest length is equals to 0. So yeah, these are the 4 things. Now let's say while right is smaller than s dot length, do this, right? Why? Because we are gonna do this, continue this while loop until the right end comes here, comes till the end, right? Until then we'll repeat this loop. Now we'll check if set dot has, this is O of an operation, since we are talking about a set, we are checking if set has this s right, the rightmost element. If the set has the rightmost element, then what we're gonna do is we'll decrease the size of the window from the left side. We'll do it until the right element is removed, right? So we'll this set dot delete the leftmost element, delete the leftmost element, and increment the index of left, like because we decrease the window size from left, right? And we'll continue doing it until we won't find this element in the set. Okay, set is a way to track the element present in the window, right? If this is not the case, then simply do right plus plus, increment the window size from right. Also first set dot add the element that is on the right, add the element that is on the right, and also check the window size, check the let's say const current length is equals to right index minus left index plus 1. Why plus 1? Because here you can say, right, vdf is the longest length, right? V is the first index, f is the third index, so 3 minus 1 will get 2. However, we want 3 because there are 3 elements here, that is why right minus left plus on, right? Now we can check if current length is greater than longest length. If this is the case, then simply call longest length is equals to current length. Okay, and then increment the right. Then again this will continue, it will check if the site has the right. If it has the right, then simply delete the left and continue deleting the left until the right, until that particular element is being removed, right? If it doesn't have that element, then it will simply add the right element. So yeah, this is the loop that should give us the correct longest length, and let's return it. Okay, yep. Now let's see if the shit is working or not. Longest substring here, let's have them one by one. Okay, it is returning 3, which is correct. Let's see what is returned. It should also return 3. Okay, so vdfa, now it should return 4. Okay, a, yeah, it should continue returning 4. Okay, so yeah, it's working. Now let's get into space and time complexity. Time complexity, here you can clearly see is this while loop is iterating over the length of the string, so O of n, considering O is the length, and space complexity is O of m, we can say, where m is the number of unique elements in the string, because we are taking a set, that's why unique element. Yeah, so yeah, that's all from my side. Thanks for watching.